What's going on, guys? It's Matt, back again with another video, and today we're going to do a quick review on my BBK Shorty headers that I've had on the car for about 9 months, I believe, and I put about 5,000 miles on them. So we're going to do a quick review on what they've been like the past 5,000 miles. So we're going to go for a quick drive right now, but I have the hood popped open because I want to show you what they look like after 5,000 miles and multiple heat cycles on them. So they originally start off as chrome because I bought the chrome ones. I didn't pay the extra $100 for the ceramic. But this is what they're looking like. It's like a bluish green copper color. It's hard to explain with a little bit of chrome mixed in there. They look pretty cool, to be honest, but if you get the ceramic ones, they will just remain that like dull gray color. Real quick, we're switching over to my phone. I know the quality's not as good, but finally got a camera mount. Finally. So if you guys are new to my channel, I've had a problem with this camera trying to mount it when I go for rides, so that's why I haven't been really doing videos in my car. But now I could finally start doing videos in my car again because I have a mount for my Canon camera. And what I was using before was like a phone one that you use for your phone, I guess. And I would like tie this part, the little strap, around the phone mount and rig it up some way, and it was kind of like ghetto, but it worked. But now we have a camera mount for my Canon. And now we're back on the Canon. So let's see how this camera mount holds up, because I haven't used it before. I don't know what it's like. I have exactly 5,372 miles on the BBK Shorty headers for the 3.7 Cyclone. That's my sister. So like I said earlier, the headers do change color if you get the chrome ones. If you get the ceramic ones, they'll stay that gray color. When I first got them installed, the first drive home, they turned like a purplish blue color, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. And now after multiple heat cycles, they're like a bronzish color, which they still look pretty cool. But if that's a deal breaker for you, I'd say you should go maybe ceramic because, you know, science. So let me drop the window real quick. Let's get a little pool in. Finally, I can do a pool without having to worry about the camera. Let's do it. Just a little baby one because we're on a main street. There's a lot of traffic. In Mexico. The Shorty headers, in my opinion, give a better sound than the long tubes do for the Cyclone, for the 3.7. Any other car, that's not what I'm talking about. 3.7 Cyclone Mustang. The Shorty headers give a really nice sound. Now when I first got the Shorties installed, the sound was a crazy different sound than because I have the Roush axle back exhaust, if you didn't know. The sound compared to with just the mufflers was a lot deeper and throatier. Shorty headers give the car like this really nice bite, which is kind of hard to explain, but when you accelerate, it gives this nice growl and bite. You don't get that when you have long tubes. The Shorty headers also cleaned up a lot of rasp that the 3.7 liter Cyclone tends to create, especially with the Roush axle back, but Shorty headers cleaned that up. But after multiple heat cycles and driving the car for 9 months, putting 5,000 miles on the headers, the sound kind of mellows down. It's not as obnoxious as it is when you first get them installed. So after having them for this period of time, I've seen that the headers, they still get that same bite. That same bite, but they're not as, it breaks in. It's hard to explain. You'd have to hear it in person to know what I'm talking about, but they break in and the sound gets a lot smoother. It's not as like gargly, if that makes any sense, but the sound like smooths out and it's a nice clean sound. As for the power, I did notice a slight bump in power when I first got them installed. Down low, below 3,000 RPM, there was a little bit more power. Shorty headers, guys, to be honest, they're not gonna give you a lot of power. Compared to long tubes, if you're looking for power, long tubes will outperform shorties 8 days a week. So they do sound good. So another thing the shorty headers did was increase the pops and backfires that the car has. The Roush axle backs alone created a lot of pops and backfires, but when I had the shorties installed, I noticed that the pops got louder, and honestly, I like the pops. If you don't like pops in your car, then don't get an exhaust, period. But the pops got louder and it sounds cool. I honestly love it. And over these past 9 months, 5,000 miles, I haven't had any check engine lights, no check engine codes, nothing like that. BBK does recommend that you get the bolts checked after like the first 500 miles, which I did. And other than that, I had no problems with them. Had no exhaust leaks, nothing like that. I've heard rumors about the gaskets that BBK gives you that they're not really good. People recommend using the stock gaskets, which I did. But other than that, had no problems with them. I've loved them over this past almost year. They're probably one of the best mods I've done to my car, and I really do recommend going shorty headers on your Cyclone. Obviously, if you want as much power as possible, you're gonna wanna go long tube headers because, like I said, long tubes are gonna outperform shorties. But sound-wise, I prefer shorty headers. I kinda do wish I went with ceramic because if you live in a hot area like I do, in Texas, the under hood temps do get really high, and when you pop your hood, you do feel that like burst of heat just hit you. I wish the sound when I first got them installed stayed the same, because I wish they wouldn't break in, which is impossible, but I wish the sound still stayed the same when I first got them installed, because the sound was insane. Like, if you guys ever seen or watched my video when I first got them installed, the sound was crazy. If you're coming to this video wondering how shorty headers are gonna hold up for you in the long run, for me at least, over the past almost year and 5,000 miles, I know 5,000 miles isn't a lot, but it's enough to break something in, like these headers, and no problems whatsoever. The only thing that's changed really is the color, and the tone varies so slightly, but other than that, they're a really good product, and I do recommend them. Now, if I had the opportunity to go back and get long tubes opposed to shorties, would I? To be honest, no, I wouldn't. I would stick with the shorties solely because based off the sound that they gave my car, because the sound is just unbeatable in my opinion for this motor. Now, don't get me wrong, there are exhaust setups that have long tube headers and sound really good, but shorty headers are the easier route just to help you get a better sound right off the bat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review of the shorty headers after 5,000 miles. I'll do another video at 10,000, see if any problems or anything occurs, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up. My name is Matt, and I'll see you guys later.